It's early, a little bit before 6. I'm in Rodant, North Carolina, about 35 miles from Kitty Hawk, the first flight airport and memorial. I'm planning to fly there, which normally that would not be that big of a distance, but I got a really strong headwind, beach winds, you know. So I'm gonna launch. I've got a full tank of fuel. I'm trying to fly there and check out the monument. We'll see how it goes. My goal is to be up before the sun. See if I can get in the air before the sun gets in the air. Meet the sun. 20 minutes later, look who finally decided to come up. Got a pretty big water crossing to do here. Staying high, staying safe, getting my motor ducts shut off, and we glide back away. 1 hour update, gone about 18 miles, so 18 miles an hour. I've got about 16 miles to go, so not too bad. Fuel's not looking too bad. About 30 miles in now to the trip. Here's Jockey's Ridge Park. To do hang gliding here, there's really big sand dunes. So about 5 miles to go. I can see the monument off in the distance now. I'm gonna make it there for sure on fuel. Let's see if I can find some locally then and add a little bit to get back. Look at this. We made it. I made it 35 miles into some strong beach headwind. So I made it to the Wright Brothers first flight airport in Kitty Hawk, where it all started. I see a gas station down here. I can probably get some fuel. It is a bit of a walk, but not too crazy. I got all day, right? It's getting pretty rowdy and turbulence wise with all these trees. Oh, there is one airplane here. Try and put it down right in this grass pad here. Oh my, is it turbulent. Whew. Very turbulent air. But we are on the ground at First Flight Airport, where it all started. I'm gonna ditch my wing in the shade somewhere and go walk around, explore a little bit. Well, made it the 2-hour flight here. Landed over at the airstrip, and we're here at the monument now. Walking around here, I'm noticing a bunch of cactus in the grass everywhere. Good thing it wasn't like that over there at the airport, because I landed in bare feet. I better look before I take off and run into some cactus. That would not be a good time. Just like that, there's an hour of fuel. That should give me plenty of time to get back and play around on the way back too. Go get her in the motor. So a lot longer walk than I anticipated. It looks a lot closer from the sky, but I don't know if you can see the monument over there through the trees. It is a bit of a trek, and it's probably 80 some degrees now. It's gonna get back in the air and cool off. It's a treacherous walk back through here. There's cactus with big spikes everywhere. This is the scariest part of the whole trip. Check it out, they got a replica here of the Wright Flyer. This thing's all beefy though, it's all made out of stainless steel. And I would assume bronze for the statues. Not sure what kind of engine this thing ever had on it. I'm sure that they didn't use freaking 1/2-inch steel cable. That will be a little bit heavy. Been walking around for at least an hour. Hopefully my paramotor's still here in my wing. Kind of like to fly back. I got the fuel to do it now.
Looks like we get to see an airplane take off here at first flight. There he goes. Figured I could show you my fuel mixing procedure here. Got 1 1/4 gallons of fuel. Got this handy dandy little oil jug that I always have with me. For 50 to 1, I need 3.2 ounces of oil. So I measure it up into this top portion. Dump her in. I can mix it up in this bag. And then I had this little aluminum piece machined that fits this, so I can get a relatively fast fill and try not to spill everything everywhere. Works pretty freaking good. I got 6 liters in there now, so that would have gotten me back, I'm sure. I think it's going to be pretty sketchy getting out of here. Winds are strong and there's lots of trees. It's going to be just rotor city, turbulent air. Carry my stuff out here. I'm going to do a nice scouting. Make sure I'm not going to step on any cactus because I'm back in bare feet again. And when I was putting my flip-flops in the bag, or the bag under my seat, there was cactus stuck in it, a big chunk of it. So hopefully we don't have that out here. That would probably ruin my takeoff run, just assuming here, but yeah, I've never run with a cactus stuck in my foot. I just don't think that it would be a good time. Oh man, there is cactus out here. Shit. Man, when I landed and walked across, I never even looked or thought. I just walked. We don't have cactus where I'm from, so it's not normally a concern. I see no cactus directly where I'm at. Ow, I found a cactus right there. I missed that one, scouting my location here.
Take a lap around the monument here. That's the monument, but I think the actual location of where they flew right down here. So this is where the first flights actually happened, right here. To have the markers. I think they did several flights. So they launched here, and then they did a couple of flights. 1, 2, 3, and there was their, I guess that was like the first actual long flight. So for the first flight, a long flight. I think we're doing it with a flying fucking pillowcase. Pretty incredible. Okay, I'm going to start to head back. I'm going to get out over the ocean. The air is rowdy.
So now that we got some extra fuel and we're headed back, let's see how turbulent it is down here at Jockey's Ridge. Fly around these sand dunes. You can see the hang gliders out here. They teach hang gliding here, I would assume daily. From the ground, this place is a massive desert. My son actually got lost because he headed back without us. We walked out into here. We had to send the rangers out on their ATV or UTV, whatever. They had to go find him. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit risky biscuits, but I just realized on my way back that my wife rented a tiki boat today and they're taking the kids out on it, and that's it right there. This water you can stand up in. It's only about waist deep. I'm going to drop down and say hi. Well, that was an awesome flight, awesome little adventure. Time to land. Still have fuel, but I want to save some for tonight. Where to land, where to land, where to land. Man, I really don't want to walk far, but yeah, I'm gonna land right over here. I see where I'm going. That was freaking sick. Well, I think I'd call that a pretty good success. It's about 75 miles. Rex, be quiet. Dang dog. It's about 75 miles flying with all my screwing around. I think it's about 3.5 hours. Pretty freaking cool. Flying where the Wright brothers first flew. Just a neat flight. flying up the beach and coming home and landing right next to the campground. It's a little bit different packing up your wing with all the people there, but success. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video later on.